Hello guys, welcome to my channel Vinaya and this is Piyush. Well, in this session or in this lecture, we're going to talk about mixings in less. What do you mean by mixing? Mixing is nothing but a set of properties that you write it in one rule set or you write it in one CSS and you pull it out in the other one. For example, let's say if you have a border class of if you want to apply a border to different properties with the same color, with the same solid pixels, the width, thickness of it. So you just create one border class and you apply it multiple times in different rule sets or different CSS classes. Now let's see how do we do that. Now, well, I have an index.html file with me and I have this bg color. Now what do I do is I just temporarily create a div. I close this div and I create with the name, let's say, header, and I'll say it as header. Similarly, I'll create another div and let's say I have named it as footer. I'll save this file and I go to mixing.less. Now I've created a common style out here. The border is 5 pixels, RGB blue color. Border radius is 10 pixels. Background color is somewhat different and padding is of 20 pixels. Now what I do is I want to include this common rule set or a common CSS style, a border style to different properties. So what I'll have to normally do is I have to copy this and write down in different CSS, different styles or different rule set. So
It's
I have
10
to
o'clock.
copy it manually or I have to write it down manually. Now let's mix it this very simple, looks very simple. For example, let's say I have div dot header and I want to include this common style in header. So what I'll do is I'll just say dot common style. That's it. Now you might be thinking like I've included this. Can I write my own properties also? I want to add my own properties in the footer file or in the header file. Yes, you can do that. So what I'll do is I'll say div dot, let's say, footer. I'll include this dot common style and below that let's say I want to write my own properties. So I'll say position, let's say absolute, I want it. Let's say I'll say bottom to 0 pixels, 0 pixels, and let's say the width goes as 100% and possibly might have an height as well, height as let's say 50 pixels. That's it. I'll save this file. Once I save this file, it will automatically generate a mixing.css file. We have seen in this previous lecture like how do you use netbeans and npm to compile your own less to css file. So I go to Mixins and you see here this is the common style that we had created, and check this out, this has been completely copied out here, right? It's been replaced with the header. It's been in header. This common style has been a part of header now. We had also used our own properties, like we had used position absolute, bottom 0, width height 50% with 100% height 50 pixels. They're still there and this border has been repeated. So this is a mixing. Let's see how does it work. Now what do we do is I'll copy this and bring it out here and I'll say as mixin.css and let's say I'll put it here as footer to hello world. I'll just say refresh it and here you see the header and footer. Now any change you do it, in mixing, let's say I want to have padding as, let's say, border radius as 50 pixels, save it this, reload, the border radius of 50 pixels, you see this 50 pixels. Now why you see 100% is because of the foot. I have to set it as 0 pixel left, top bottom 0, so it will give me a proper CSS. But then yes, you see this is 50 pixels. So these are pixels, like you just create one common style that you want to have it throughout the project, or throughout the product, or throughout the website, through the portal. This is what we talk about Mixins. If you've liked this video, please do subscribe, please do like these videos, please do comment it. I would love to hear feedback from you guys. Any improvement needed in lectures, videos, do let me know.